Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? Hopefully, you got a notification. I haven't jumped on in a while, and I figured, you know what? I got about 20 minutes, half hour to spare. Let's do it. Just finished up a random stream with TA Tech, Taylor, and podcast, Tech Unlocked podcast co host Benji. Some good guys over there. It was a good time. Short and sweet. Up next will be, I believe, top of the hour. Also, why it'll be a short stream. The man Nano, Luis, aka Tech for Your Knees, also already had his scheduled for a while. So I just wanted to not finish streaming yet. Hopefully, Michael Pepper doesn't come in here and complain about somehow this being a mess, which is not. It's a man cave in the sky, converted attic. But anyways, there's a lot of people getting their tech orders in. Some were, I think, some were late, some were on time. The Pro Display has a bug, software bug, that the camera doesn't look too good. Right now, this is the camera from the 2016 M1. I call it X M1 Max MacBook Pro. I like it. It's pretty good. Obviously, not using the microphone. At least I hope it's not using the microphone. Hopefully, Ecamm is using the SM7B. But yeah, just wanted to get a little something in here. We were talking about on the last stream the Series 3 Apple Watch getting discontinued. I hadn't seen it confirmed. I haven't looked, but I haven't seen if it's official, whether you can no longer order it directly from Apple or not. But also whether it should exist, because you can get a brand new SE or, anywhere from a 4, a 5, or a 6, I guess, if you find one still new or even refurbished, to go ahead and grab one of those bad boys. Me, I'm using the stainless steel gold 6. I went from the aluminum rose gold looking gold aluminum Series 4 to this one. So I skipped the 5, and then before that I had the 0. So I skipped the 1, skipped the 2. I guess some people say that that it's the S versions, which some people say, oh, they're not big upgrades, and other people say, well, that's the polished version, like that's the better version of the two watches. And then I'm like, well, no shit, because it came out after. Why would it be worse? But whether it's just a tiny upgrade or not, I guess it depends on the person. But let's see. I'm pretty new to Ecamm, so I'm not sure how to pull up another window, or if I can join my own stream from here and then show you guys. But just for my own curiosity, I want to see here what happens if I go to the Apple website, and there it is. So I guess debunked. I'm seeing Apple Watch Series 7, Apple Watch SE, Apple Watch Series 3, Apple Watch Nike and Hermes, and Watch Studio. What? There's a Watch Studio? Which I think is the build your own custom little tool that they have here. So very similar to building a car, but a watch. It's like a car, but on your wrist. So Series 3, what do they have? Available in all 2 colors, right? Silver and silverer. Yep. GPS, and $199 or $8.29 a month for 2 years. Oh no, there's more colors. Oh no, that's the SE. But yeah, a squared off design would be great, and the smaller bezels on the Watch 7 I like. Let me see, what else do I have open here? I don't know if you guys can hear that fan. But as far as the event, I didn't do a reaction stream or anything like that. Probably should have done that. That would have been cool. Not a 6 or 7 hour one, but something that would have been a little close to that. Let's see here. Oh snap! What up, Tommy? See if I remember how to put this comment up. I'm not used to this here. Will that work? How do I do that? There we go. Oh, the button is so small. So Tommy, thanks for stopping in. Hope things are well for you. What do I do? Just drag it. Oh, I can drag it. That's right. I forgot that the Tom is it weird to have your comment up top? Tommy, should it be down here? Is that better? Or is that worse? I don't know. I'm gonna take it off. I don't like it. I don't like looking at it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm new to this too. I've had it for a while, but I haven't been using it, so I guess I still count as new. Did you get any new products, Tommy? I forget if you love or hate Apple, or are you one of those? Well, I don't care. Text beneath me. You eBay guys are all the same. Man, it is hot up here. I don't know why it's so hot. Oh snap! we got what would a good nickname? I haven't given him a nickname yet. We've got Mr. 5G here. Sneed Mobile Tech. What up, man? Yeah. Yo, you do it live. You know what? Until I found your channel, I would have never thought that 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 was like a niche that, you know, because yeah, a lot of people show up to your guys' streams, man, to the podcast, and even, you know, like the where you're testing out the antennas and bandwidth and all that stuff I don't even know about, and you got a lot of people in there, and you guys start talking it up, and I had no idea what you guys are talking about, other than, like, you know, I get, yeah, 100, anything more than 100 megabits, that's more than usually I'm able to get over here in freaking Silicon Valley. But yeah, man, I'm impressed, and the community that you got is pretty tight. I guess I'm happy and lucky and glad to be a part of that too. You know, sometimes I'll try to squeeze a joke in or something. I don't know, a little something. I used Apple phone and tablets, but stream with PCs. Well, Apple are also personal computers, my man. People would even argue that they invented it. So, Barry, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you're well. We got, for those of you who don't know, Mr. Suave himself, the engineer reacts from the abyss. He's got that like Vanta black background, exclusive. Yeah, man, we have fun enjoying the hobby and networking evolution. Yeah, I think I still have my, you know, that magic box that Sprint gave out. I still have it downstairs. I think they just, what is it, 20? Yeah, like 20 days ago, supposedly they deactivated it, and I already, because that light can get pretty bright even on the lowest setting. So I had put like a paper or something in front of it, and I totally forget that it's there. It's just sucking away electricity. I wonder if maybe, you know, if I think they just want me to like safely recycle it. I don't know if that means ship it back to them or throw it away somehow. But I wonder what's going to replace that. Does T-Mobile have any plans to replace that? It would be cool if they get, like, you know, I mean, a different color and maybe a smaller package for, like, you know, better 4G, even if it's just 4G. LTE coverage would be cool. Not asking for 5G, though it would make sense since they include 5G across the line anyhow, right? Let's see, saying what's up to Barry. Damn, yeah, so it's not working. It's just sucking up free electricity that I don't pay for, but it's my parents' crib, so I probably should disconnect that right away. Are only people that have SM7Bs allowed in the stream? Well, now everyone knows, Barry. We try, you know, to keep things on a low key, but you gotta just come out the gates. Do you have one, or did you have one? I think you're using a different mic than this one, right, Barry? I'm pretty sure. Sneed, Barry. I can't tell if you guys are clowning with me or at me. They don't have anything planned for that. They decommissioned the B41. See, like, what does that even mean? Regular people, Sneed. We're regular people. We're tech nerds, but we're different tech nerds. We don't all know all this mumbo jumbo. It will be sunsetting in June. Sunsetting, I know that. I know what that means. That means driving to the horizon in a convertible or at least sporty car. No more B41 on N41 5G 22 Ultra, right? With the S Pen or something. I bet. I have an SM7B as well as Sneak. So is this? Oh, that's because got it, got it. Now I got it. I got it. Okay, okay. I didn't see the other one. Yeah, because the king of mobile tech, he also uses one. I like it. I like how it sounds. Sneed, real quick, are you using a for example, I have this one. What is this? The Coda Music Stealth. Do you have like a cloud lifter, or what are you using on your end? Yeah, see, he knows. SM7B only, dog. You know what? When when you find something that's top, stick with it. B41 is what made that magic box so fast for everything that was on, because I think it topped out at 3G, right? So even, man, I've had that thing for years, but so the 12 was the first iPhone at least to have 5G, and then how long have we been using 4G on them? Because I don't know, that it's probably done more to help my parents, because both of them were on Androids, and then only until right before the 11 came out, like I said on the last stream, my mom grabbed a brand new 10s Max. So I think those were 4G still. I forget. 25 dB clean gain. A fat head. Okay, I'll have to check that out. See, now you're getting more into, that's a little more, my niche category there would be audio stuff. But even I know, very very hard to believe, contrary to popular belief, even ask Wikipedia, but even my extensive knowledge has gaps in it. So we've got, of course, he smelled it. He smelled the blood in the water and came coming. Shark FinTech, Yo Sequence, and fellow chatterers. Good to have you here, man. Thanks for stopping in and scaring away all the ladies, as always. I'm just messing with you. Barry Johnson says, I have a fat head as well, but believe it or not, I switched to the Elgato Wave XLR interface. It has enough power to drive it. I have another studio. Let me see. You wrote a little too much for the cover of my name. If you can see it, I don't even know if that's on the stream. It shut down on me, so I can't see what you guys see. It has enough power to drive it. I have another audio studio mic that needs a fat head, so it worked. Okay, cool. So you kept it out of a landfill. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm only using the SM7B because my Ferrari's in the shop. No, I'm kidding. James Apple, back from the dead. Yeah, it feels like it sometimes, man. I know I've been on a few other people's streams, in the guest spot again. Thanks, shout out to them for having me on. The holidays were hectic. Trying to getting a new job, a better suitable job, or even suitable position within the same company, perhaps, because always it's a good idea. Little life hack here: do your best to leave bridges intact, because there's nothing better than being able to walk away from a situation with the retaining that ability to walk right on back. Should situations change, it's always a good thing. And so, sometimes bridges like that will come in clutch, and especially with these unprecedented times that don't quite seem to be letting up anytime soon. A lot of different areas that were seemingly unaffected seem to now be getting the blunt of it. Brunt of it. Is that the right word? The brunt of it. And so, just stay safe out there. Hopefully everyone is doing well, whether you guys are lurking or chatting out here in the chat, saying what's up to each other. I just figured, I'm like, yeah, I got a little bit more time. I didn't feel like being done live streaming. I had another 20 minutes, 30 minutes worth of being on camera here, staring into the internet, not knowing who's watching you except for the NSA, FBI, CIA, Homeland Security, and all those guys. But they're always there. We know, I know who you are. I'm talking about regular folk. Sneeze says, is Motu M2? Did I say it right? Could push the SM7B, but it would be a 95% gain. And now, how much more would something like that cost? I think the Cloud Lifter, correct me if I'm wrong, is one. It's over $100 for one and barely 100 each if you buy the two channel, I think, or each or two pack. I forget how they package it, but still like maybe 120, 130, and then I think this one I had. It was recommended to me by oh man, I'm gonna totally blank on his name. I just saw his video earlier today too. Dang, the guy who says "Beautiful Humans." Him and Alex Gear and Tech. I think both of them had recommended on Twitter, like, hey, check out the Coda, and it's even on sale. So what I love about it is the footprint. It's literally this big. It's right here. It's just this piece. That's it. It fit in this tube that came in, and I think it was $20 off. So shipped was like 80 something, 80 maybe $90 from Amazon. Came real fast, and then just hook it up right here, and there it is. Although of course something like the Cloud Lifter would be designed to, just under the desk, off to the side. It's not huge, but compared to this, way bigger. And I think Dynamite also had something similar, little preamp stick too, about the same size. Looks like a shotgun shell. I think that design's pretty cool. It's supposed to be a stick of dynamite, but shotgun shell is also looked at about that size, 2 3/4 inch, 3-inch shells. So I was like, oh, that's the bomb. Let's see. Taking my talents to Jamaica tomorrow. Oh, I think I got the fat head for 99 or 120. Okay, so then right around like non-sale price for something like this. You're going to Jamaica, bro? Damn, son. You got +1? Mark, any chance you'll give us some notice before your live streams going forward? If I see, I didn't even know I was gonna go live, Shark. So when I do, of course you guys will know. But also, where were you last live stream? I didn't see you in Taylor's live stream, which again, it happens. If I have time, I got time. I'll do it. I'll either join you guys, or I mean, for this one, I was like, man, I don't even want to move because then my willingness to stream will drop. So I just hit the thing, no thumbnail, no nothing. I'm like, what? Even coming up with the title, I'm like, oh, that's right, Apple event. I didn't comment on it. But the Ultra is crazy. The M1 Max Studio is crazy. M1 Ultra Studio is even crazier. That display, to me, while yes, premium, I feel like it's their entry level, right? It's the cheapest you can get an Apple branded display. Now, pretty sure new from them, and so it's kind of sinister and brilliant that they would, hey, by chance, here's this new Mac, and here's this new Studio, and they pair very nicely, and they're gonna move. I mean, as far as I've seen, they're sold out just about anywhere, and they're back ordered. So don't expect to get the next version of it until after the return window closes for those purchases, because then they're like introducing a better version of that. So for those of you who want more, like I'm hoping for mini LED and for 120, although I'm pretty sure that I can't tell the difference. Maybe I would need to figure out how to actually test something with across my TVs and my devices, because I'm not sure what exactly I'm supposed to be looking for, aside from I guess smoothness or a snappier response. I don't know if I should see it as a good thing or a bad thing. Obviously, if I can't tell, then then none of that higher refresh rate stuff matters to me, because if my eyes can't discern it, then saving money, right? But as far as mini LED to LCD, that I can tell that apart, and then 4K to standard, and then 720, God forbid. But it would be nice to have also, just for I think the sake of having it match. Like you guys know, I got, again, streaming off of directly the M1 Max MacBook Pro here, the 16-inch. That one does have mini LED, and I can tell that it has the deeper blacks and that good better contrast and more vivid colors. To have something, it would make more sense for me to grab a display that can match the specs of it. $60 for the fat. Oh, so you got it for, dang, you got 50% off. Man, you beat the engineer to the punch for that savings right there. Oh, but then you lost it. Nope, the interface. Oh no, wait, that's cheaper than mine. I'm using the Rodecaster Pro, so definitely. What is this? Five something? 599? Crazy. And then the mic, yeah, 400 $400. You know what? You like with any hobby or passions need, and like I'm sure many of us in here being like tech enthusiasts that we know, very easy to go broke. But that's with anything, man. If your passion is hockey, there are $1,000 sticks, man. You know, so like with anything else, you're able to just there's going to be someone who likes it more than you, and who took it upon themselves to start a company, business or a brand to make like the thing, or they vote with their dollars, and then like I like how this company is doing it because they, carbon fiber this and titanium that. So again, like it's all luck of the draw for just what are you most into, and then obviously you're going to be able to put your time, money, effort into that, and find other like-minded people who do the same. So like with anything, yeah, you can definitely go way broke, but I think sometimes even more so with stuff like tech. You can definitely shatter some ceilings there, and I mean, like, what's a budget? You know what I mean? Kevin makes you buy things that you didn't even need. Who's Kevin? What's going on here? What did I miss? Straight up, traded my SM7B for an SM58 and $350 cash. Yeah, but then you got you know how do you convince someone that it's not corona dusted? You know what I mean? I was in Guitar Center and like the first year of lockdowns. I forget what I was picking up. I think like tiny Pioneer DJ controller or something like that, just to not have to bust out the big boy one out of storage because it is cumbersome. And I was waiting at that the sales desk, and this guy comes in and is like, just accepted this return. Who wants it? Fresh COVID or something like that. Some like a karaoke microphone or something. And I was like, what? Like I hadn't even thought about that because I don't think I had accepted that we were in a global deadly pandemic yet. But then he was like, yep, fresh. He's like, fresh coronavirus right here. I'm like, dude, wow, you guys are accepting microphones returns? That's wow, that's kind of crazy. I used Go XLR for a year and a Cloud Lifter for a year with SM7B, zero difference. What? But what's the? So I'm not familiar with that one. So what's the price difference then? I guess if there was no difference, how much money was one over the other? Sneed, but it's an investment. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and also for Michael Pepper, um, also for I mean, if we one of the reasons like who would spend this much money on XYZ brand? It's like fool me, I would for none of your business. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but also if you must know, I like it. We like what we like. It works with products we already have. It's a brand that we know and trust. I mean, for me, when I got my first iPod, the Nano, the black with the click wheel and that super high polished in the back, I still kept it in that little microfiber stitch sleeve that it came in, and you were able to listen to it and charge it and keep it in that little fifth pocket on your Levi's. So I'm like, dude, this is tight, and I'm loving music so much, and going from a Sony Walkman to that, right? The Sony Discman, sorry, a Discman to that, because I'm a '90s kid, not eight. I missed the '80s by that much. '91. So that was just incredible to me. And no matter how many times that you bumped, hit, or dropped the iPod, as long as your cable didn't disconnect, and it probably wouldn't because the Nano was so damn light, your song would be uninterrupted. Your music, your little bubble, your world of whatever album song you were listening to at the time, uninterrupted, was amazing to me. So fast forward to me, me paying more attention to this fruit company, right? So, and figuring out, and I had, again, being oblivious to, being a teenager at the time where anything shiny caught your eye, or, you're over here, right, causing trouble. But still, to it's like, it took a long time for me to even realize that Cupertino was right in the backyard. And I was like, those guys aren't even from that far away. And, they're doing some pretty crazy stuff, have been, and are again, here we are again, right? Another evolution of computing, which sometimes I'm like, damn, I am a nerd, you know. So can't beat them, join them. Feel like the Rodecaster was the most overhyped, overpriced, underperforming audio interface ever. And he actually is sponsored, you guys. Was sponsored, not sponsored anymore, obviously, for this hot take here. I mean, I like it. For me, for sure, I'm not, and like with most of the stuff that I use, I am not squeezing the hell out of them to get that use. Um, but it is, yeah, exactly here. Look, I didn't even scroll down to. Did I pass it already? Where Michael Pepper says buy it nice or buy it twice. I think it's behind over here. Do people lick mics? Yo, people. It's better. The answer is don't think about it. But people probably lick a bunch of stuff, and I mean, some of these microphones have the filters you can take off and replace, and other microphones do not. So, careful. Let's see here. More people saying what's up, what's good, MPT Barry, da 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 da. Funny thing is that I have an SM58. Unfortunately, they still need a fan head, and I would recommend a windscreen or pop filter like the SM7B. Picks up more room than I expected. Would that be for 58? That's the dynamic handheld, right? The one, your traditional, stereotypical concert microphone, performing microphone. I think, in a way, that's the point. Or maybe, are you talking about pickup pattern? That's interesting. I wonder how we would solve that. I guess acoustic treatment would be another way to go, but that only solves that microphone in that room. That's a good one. We should explore that, Barry, and then we can lay down some hot vocals on a mixtape or something. That's still coming, so you guys be ready for this. Okay, so then cash. Okay, then for sure, cash on top. You're like and that's one thing that I hate about not just resale values, definitely trade-in values. But I mean, can't beat the convenience usually. But about like as much as we spend on tech, and it's like, bro, I'm not trying to profit off this, but this is how much it costs, and a lot of times the prices aren't going to drop when you would want to buy it. So like the whole like low baller thing, it's like, dude, just like. It's trading, or you're just trading me the cash that I spent on this thing, and now you have it, or maybe I guess depending on friends and family discount, but that's on you. It kind of does like that. Some of the stuff, while it holds its value, it's like people are like, nah, sell it to me for cheap, or whatever. Okay, here it is. Yeah, buy it nice or buy it twice. Yeah, so for my needs, the SM7B, the Shure, and all this, like I still want it to be good for me, but then also in this application for y'all. So for anybody, dude, even like I had gotten it late when I was finishing some, back when I was doing some Zoom classes last year. But yeah, even though people are like, well, it just elevated that whole thing where my video looked, even if you didn't change the video quality per se, because the audio is more tolerable, the quality of that connection of my stream to the rest of the class was better. And they were like, oh, you look like a, actual radio, person, radio DJ. And I'm like, well, that's funny. I am a DJ, not radio, but, so just that whole, I don't know. It's cool. And also, a way to break the ice. People are like, oh, whoa, what's this guy? If you want to get, some of that attention and stuff, like, many of us attention hogs often like. I mean, we're social creatures, right? Don't blame me. Blame nature. Can't compare a preamp and an audio interface with full audio routing, lol. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could, but if you don't want to, that's fine. I try to avoid playing Iron Man, Black Sabbath, Smoke on the Water, Stairway to Heaven on guitar. Those few times when I visit guitar. What about Feel Good by Gorillaz? That's a good one. But that's one of the bonuses when I go to a store like Guitar Center, that there's a really, really good chance if you stay in there, or if at least listen a little close enough, off in like the far corner, you can hear some really gnarly, in a good way, people shredding, man. And even if it's not shredding, tickle in the sixth string, it sounds cool. There's some really talented people that they actually go guitar and amp shopping, in these places. So it's real neat. Let's see here. The Sigi Matra. Yep. Also, yeah, shout out to him. What's up with him? I haven't seen him or he hasn't been in my feed. But yeah, he also that's the microphone that he got. His audio is always crispy too. I wonder what like a preamp that he's using for his. Correct, great microphone, but the SM7B is better for what? Yeah, of course, Miles. Yeah, yes, it rules for the stage, but I'm keeping the 7B, and as you should, Barry. You deserve it. I think it would be criminal for your voice to not have something at least as clear as the SM7B for our ear holes. First time I've been happy with the audio on my channel. Yep, and see, even again, we're by making it that much more consumable, tolerable, digestible, then people are more likely to listen to you. They're like, hey, I can actually hear this YouTuber, right? That we'll go. I mean, I love like when we go to a concert, even if it's not like people we were expecting to see or the kind of music we may like, but like live music with real instruments, at least at least one real instrument or more, because they have digital keyboards and stuff like that, which those are still real instruments because you still need a musician to make it do anything worthwhile. That's always a nice treat. But also, we've reached the top of the hour, and I believe Luis is going to be starting soon. So I do appreciate the this turnout, and I guess I'll just see you guys over there in the chat. Yeah, this was like no plan, no nothing. I really appreciate that. The tech community again. Y'all showed up. Michael Pepper says I can do with an ugly face or poorly lit video, but if the audio is awful, yeah, man, it's not worth it. And it does suck if it was like if you were actually using YouTube for the search engine that it is, where like I have this question and I need it answered, and the thumbnail's good, title's good, and you're like, okay, cool, and this has the views or whatever. It's like what a waste. If you're ever in Michigan, Lansing area, you need to go to Elderly Instruments. People come there from all over the world. Clapton's dropped by and they've sold his old guitars. Oh, that's sick. That's cool, man. Thanks, Michael. But also, if you're over there, then maybe not so much. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thanks again. Let's go show some Tech for Your Needs some love, and I'll see you guys there, and also in the next one. Peace.